favorite. So I've got flying the drone up, and I'm trying to get an image of me. There's me giving the peace sign. It's a pretty windy day. This is me, Daryl Leary, flying my DJI Mavic Mini. And I just want to get it out in diamond, the baseball diamond, just a little bit so I have it centered in the field. And right behind me are the oil refineries, and that's actually my mom in the purple jacket, a good 70, 80 feet away from me, I would guess. Maybe 60 feet, I don't know. So we're practicing social distancing. Because normally I'd be wearing my mask and my plastic face shield. And I'm just trying to get a view looking down at the oil refineries. So I'm trying to bring the drone up. So we picked this location because it was right next to Tiger Goldstick Park, which has a stream that runs through it that connects to the North Saskatchewan River. And it's between that park and oil refinery. So this is probably this is a really great view, because I didn't realize it now till watching the video. I mean, I have a feed on my phone when I'm flying the drone. I can see what the drone sees, but you can see so much of the North Saskatchewan River there, especially in the left part of the screen. As you see it, you can see that second bridge. But I've always been fascinated with these oil refineries because I've never worked at one, so it just looks so futuristic and kind of space-aged, kind of an epitome of technology. And there's our North Saskatchewan River. Part of it's frozen, part of it's not. And I've got the drone in cinematic mode. There's downtown, which is pretty cool. And I really like when you're flying a drone and you can see the little cars, you know, just driving by. And so I typically try to fly the drone as high as I can take it, you know, which is like 400 feet, right? By law, you know. And I do a 360. So I want to make sure I get, you know, all the full 360 view kind of thing. And who knows, I might take this and turn it into a 3D model, because I have successfully 3D modeled my head and my body. So that's a future idea for sure. And what's happening here is it was actually quite windy, 24 kilometers per hour, I believe. So I kept getting these warnings that the wind was too strong, and when the drone realizes the wind is too strong, it will automatically descent. And if it disconnects from the controller that I'm using, then it will return to home. So a bit of this video is a bit of a fight between strong wind warning and the drone automatically going down, and then me bringing the drone back up. But there's a nice view of downtown from Capilano, and I really wanted to get up to the 400 feet again just to look down on downtown. I didn't realize downtown is still pretty far from Capilano, though. I always think of Capilano as being like close to downtown, but I guess there's a few houses in the way. But when I'm flying a drone, the best thing is geography. So anything that has hills, man-made lakes, rivers, streams, you know, especially bodies of water. I really enjoy droning around bodies of water. And you know, one day I'd like to go to Bamford Jasper and get some mountains in the background. Although I wouldn't be able to technically drone in there because it would be considered a national park, but on the outskirts I could. So there's a lot of interesting things there. Even that big red tower, like at the top, you can see this tiny little ring at the top of the red and white tower, and that's actually like a pathway. It's like actually like a caged walkway, and people can actually walk around the top of that tall tower. And you don't realize that until you get like really close to it. You know, you start to see that. So the highest I went was, I believe, 396 feet. I have telemetry data on the bottom right of this video that basically tells you vertical speed, horizontal speed in miles per hour, and altitude in feet, and how far the drone is from me in feet, plus the coordinates. So you can always look up the coordinates of this place on Google Earth. Here I am in the middle of the baseball diamond. It's kind of hard to see me though. And I guess they're making oil in there. If this looks like it's in the oil refinery, it's not. I promise you. I did not fly my drone over the oil refinery because I'm definitely not into breaking any laws here. You know, I'm on the other side of the fence, so. And that's looking down at Tiger Goldstick Park, and you can't quite see it, but there's a stream that runs all the way through it. Because it was really windy, though, I wasn't really confident with the idea of flying the drone over the ravine, but I could have. What I like about this, right now I'm flying in cinematic mode, so it should be like nice and smooth mode. And it was just really windy that day. Like, it doesn't look windy in the drone footage, but it was. And I just kept getting these warnings, you know, wind's too strong, you know, and then the drone would automatically start descending as a safety feature, and then it would get disconnected, you know, and then it would start automatically returning to home, and then I would have to wait till I got a connection again, and then I would have to start going up again, you know. So that's what was happening. Here I'm trying to get as high as I can. Oh, there's a flock of birds. Can you see them? They're flying from left to right. They're almost at the right end of the screen there. I didn't even notice that. It's a beautiful day though. You know, it's a beautiful Sunday. And what I really like about this drone is I can move the gimbal up and down too, so I can see downwards and upwards. So it's a fantastic drone. It's only like less than 250 grams, so I don't have to worry about, you know, FAA laws and stuff like that. You know, I just can't fly above 400 feet, and I mean, that's basically it. The rest is just common sense, right? So, but I love photography and I love video, and I thought for the first time I would add audio to this drone footage because, you know, I didn't do that before, so I thought that would add an interesting dimension to it. And I love nature, so video photography, nature, that's my favorite.